Tommy Rees, new play caller, was asked, how do you get this passing game going, which has struggled all year?
Look, there's a lot of areas there we need to improve. And the passing game, like we've said from the jump, takes all 11. Certainly we want to stress defenses in probably some ways that we have not yet been able to or not able to connect on. Feature the guys that we can lean on and make our quarterback feel comfortable. So, the bye weeks are always great. We needed the reset to kind of look at things, make sure that we're doing the best things for our players, best things for our quarterbacks, and feel like we have a good plan moving forward.
Lance, they've got to. It begins with the O-line, and they've got to get some sort of a downfield passing game going.
Well, two things I'm going to do. One is, like he said, I thought last week their pass protection improved, right? Dylan missed some throws, but he had protection. So hopefully that will stay. Hopefully the run game improves a little bit. That will also help get the box a little bit more crowded so you can take some shots over top. So pass protection is always the key for any level, high school, college, pro. You've got to have pass protection. Then the other thing they got to do is they got to force feed Jerry Jeudy. They got to force feed Njoku, Fannin, Sampson in the slot, maybe in a tailback, Junkins in the run game, Junkins in the extended run game, the swing passes, the screens. You got to force your best players. So if you're struggling on offense, the two things that you always got to do in the pass game: make sure you're sure of protection and make sure your best players, because it's not about scheme, it's about your players. And you don't have a ton of talent on offense, but the guys you do have need to touch it more.
The offensive line, we've kind of gone around it. I thought they played their best game against the Patriots. What did you see that was different in that offensive line against New England?
Well, they're communicating better. They're passing off twists better. They're chipping on the ends better. The tackles are those. I think you said it best. The whole team, there's no fight, and when you see them play like that on Sundays, it tells you they're practicing pretty hard too. So those guys are working on their craft. Like KT Levinston, he has been awful in pass protection. He's only going to get better. He's got a great motor. He wants to learn. You can see his aggressiveness in the run game. He'll get better. He's a great athlete. So obviously getting Conklin back, when he plays, he's outstanding. I wish he could stay healthy, because the difference when he's on the field is night and day for this offensive line. And obviously they're getting a little bit better in the run game. They're getting a little bit better with their movement, but pass protection was better. But for them to have success, it's got to be balance. They got to have balance. They can't just allow these defensive lines to pass rush. So for them to have success in pass protection, they got to run the ball early so those defensive ends don't pin their ears back. But I agree with you. I thought they played pretty well, and it allows you to look at the quarterbacks. When that offensive line plays better, you can actually get a better look at those quarterbacks and see if they're going to the right spot and doing the right things.